The new league drops in a matter of hours, and right now thousands of exiles are about to make the exact same mistake. They're gonna slam that start button with a messy stash, no loot filter, and no idea what they're playing. Don't be one of them. Here's the thing nobody tells you. The first night of a fresh league is the single richest the economy will ever be. Everything sells, every drop counts, and the players who set up before launch are already gone. 3 zones ahead while everyone else is still buying stash tabs. So in the next few minutes I'm going to get you fully prepped. Your stash, your build, your loot filter, your settings, the new mechanic, and yes, your actual real life. Do this tonight, and launch night is nothing but playing. One heads up before we start. The league isn't live as I record this, so treat anything about the mechanic as planning, not tested results. Now, let's get you ready before the queue drops. Here's the case for spending one quiet evening on this. A league start is a soft race, not against a ladder against the economy itself. Currency is worth the most in the first day and loses value every day after, so every minute you spend alt-tabbing to buy a stash tab or googling which leveling gem you were supposed to grab is a minute the market moves without you. Preparation doesn't make you a better player. It just means launch night is spent playing instead of configuring. Do the boring stuff now while it's cheap and calm. Start with storage, because a messy stash slows down every single day of the league. At a minimum, grab a currency tab. It auto-sorts every orb into its own labeled slot, and it's the single best quality of life purchase in the game. Add a couple of premium tabs because only premium tabs can be priced and sold through the trade site. Then set one plain tab aside as a dump. Everything you're unsure about goes there, and you sort it when you're not mid-map. If you map a lot, a map tab and a fragment tab pay for themselves in space alone. Lay them out and name them tonight, so on launch night you're just dropping loot into a system that already exists. Now the build. The single biggest league start mistake is not knowing what you're playing when you press start. Pick one league starter and commit. A proven, cheap, well-documented build, not the shiny thing you saw in a highlight clip once. Then actually read it end to end. Know your leveling gems and where each one comes from. Know your passive path for the first 40 points. Have Path of Building open on a second screen or your phone. Skimming a guide at level 30, halfway through Act 4, is how a good night turns into a confused one. If you want candidates, my top league starters video is linked, but any build you've read fully beats a stronger build you haven't. Next, a loot filter, and this one is not optional. A fresh league floor is a wall of item names, and without a filter you will step over currency while you stop to read junk. Use NeverSync's filter. It's the community standard and it's free. You can download and update it right inside the game through the options menu, or fine-tune it at filterblade.xyz if you want control over every line. Pick a strictness that matches how broke you'll be early. Semi-strict is a safe league start default. Install it before you make your character, not after you've already walked past your first divine orb. While it's still quiet, sort your settings, rebind your flasks and your movement skill to keys you can actually reach in a panic. Turn on always attack without moving if your build wants it. Drop your graphics, lower the shadows and the particle count, because packed hub towns and first week servers will chug on maximum settings. If your processor has the cores for it, switch on multi-threading in the options, and set your game volume so you can hear a mirror hit the floor but still hear yourself think. None of this is exciting, but doing it at level 1 beats fumbling the menu while you're surrounded at level 60. Every league has a headline mechanic, and this time it's called Voyage. The short version, you collect maps called charts, you run each one once to reveal what it does, and then you bolt 9 of them onto a board where they amplify each other. You do not need to master that tonight, but you should walk in knowing what a chart is and what the board does, so the first one you find isn't a total mystery. I made a full Voyage breakdown, how charting works, how the board math works, and 2 decision trees you can actually follow. It's linked in the description and on screen right now. Watch it before launch and the mechanic will feel familiar instead of foreign. And now the section nobody puts in these videos. You are about to disappear for a few days, so set that up like a functioning adult. Tell your partner, your family, or your roommates that you love them and you'll see them Sunday. Stock the good snacks and genuinely put water within arm's reach because you dehydrate faster than you think when you forget to blink for 6 hours straight. Take launch day off work if you can, or quietly accept that tomorrow's stand-up meeting is now optional. Sleep the night before because a rested exile outlevels a caffeinated zombie every single time. This is a marathon that's cosplaying as a sprint. Treat your body like it's part of the build, because it is. So here's all of it as one checklist. The gate you run before you ever click start. It begins the moment launch day actually arrives. First gate, are your stash tabs bought and laid out? If not, do it now. A currency tab, a couple of premiums, and one dump tab. This is the one thing on the list you genuinely cannot fix mid-map without bleeding time. Next, is your build locked in and actually read? If you're still deciding, stop right here and pick one. Then read it end to end, leveling gems, tree, and gear before you touch the login screen. Filter installed, never sync, semi-strict, downloaded in-game or tuned on Filter Blade. Get this done before you make your character so your very first drops are already sorted for you. Client dialed in, flash and movement rebound, graphics turned down, sound set. If any of that is still on default, fix it now. The menu is a lot friendlier before a pack of rares is standing on top of you. Do you actually know what Voyage is? If the words chart and board don't mean anything to you yet, watch the breakdown link below first. 5 minutes now saves you a confused hour later. Last gate, and it's the real one. Is your life handled for the next few days? Snacks, water, sleep, and a warning to the people who will miss you. If not, go sort it. The ship won't wait, but neither will your body. Green across the board, then log in and race. The best hours of the entire league are the ones sitting right in front of you. One last thing, and then go. A league start is a marathon wearing a sprint's clothes. The people still playing well in week 2 aren't the ones who went hardest on night 1. They're the ones who found a rhythm and kept it. Level with intent. Log out somewhere safe instead of alt F4ing in the middle of a map. Eat, drink, and stand up once an hour, even when you really don't want to. Then sleep and do it all again tomorrow. Loot resets every league. Burnout doesn't. That's the whole checklist. None of it makes you play better, and all of it means launch night is spent actually playing. Get your tabs in, lock your build, install the filter, fix your client, learn the mechanic, and tell your family you'll be back. Then go make some currency while it's still worth the most. The Voyage breakdown is linked if you haven't seen it. Start there. Good luck out there, Exile. I'll see you in the queue.